So let's talk a little bit about chilies and different types of chilies and where you can find them. Now, these are called pasilla chilies, if I can get them out of the jar. These are called pasillas, and they are a long pepper. And these I dried myself. I bought them from the farmer's market. And these are good in stews, very good in stews. These are obviously guajillo chilies, and though they look like a pasilla, they are different. These are not good for grinding into a spice, which you can grind any of these chilies into a powder and make your own chili powder. These I would leave as they are, because even though if you roast them to firm them up, they still stay a little leathery. You can never get a fine powder out of them. So these, you would just throw the whole thing in a pot. This is an ancho chili, which is very rich and robust. And I'm thinking that's probably what this is. I suspect this is ancho chili powder made out of an ancho chili. These are 2 chipotle chilies, which I'm not sure this exactly is that the type of chili that this is, but this is closer to this than say this. So those are chipotles. Chipotle means a smoked chili. These are dried jalapenos, which we are all very familiar with. These are habaneros, which are very floral and spicy. But a lot of people are scared of these. They think they're really spicy. They are spicy, obviously, but they have their own flavor that comes along with them that, in my opinion, is one of the best chilies you can buy. These are true cayennes. I know they're true cayennes because I bought them from a farm at the farmer's market. These are called mulatas, or these are what we mostly know as poblanos. You know, you get the green poblano peppers. This is a dried poblano pepper. And when you dry it, usually it has a different name because it's different. It's not fresh anymore. It's dried. And these are Kashmiri chili peppers. And when you grind these, you get Kashmiri chili powder, which is one of my favorite of all the chili powders. I love Kashmiri chilies. And these are, I forget what you call these, bird's eye chilies. Yeah, bird's eye chilies. And they're tiny and they are very spicy. So each one of these will give you a completely different chili powder. And you can make a chili powder out of all of these. All you do is just, like with this one, put in a spice grinder. I would put in a blender first to kind of get it chopped up. Then put it in a spice grinder and grind it till it's smooth. And you will have your own chili powder. So like I was saying, at the grocery store, one day they could use a mixture of any 2 of these or 3 of these or all of these. And then the next time they make a batch of them, because of course it's made in a factory, they could leave out one of these. And if you leave out one of these, and that was the blend that you got when you bought the package, it could be very different. And your food may not taste the same. So I'm not advising everybody to do like me and go out and get all these chilies. I bought them because I just like chilies. But just know of a surety, when you buy a package of seasoning at the grocery store, there's no way you can control exactly how your food will taste. Whereas if I know I grind this and I use a teaspoon of it, every time my recipe calls for a teaspoon, my spice blend will stay exactly the same because I put in exactly the same down to my measurements. I put in exactly the same all the time, and I don't have to worry about my flavor being thrown off. So just a little quick tip. For those of you who wonder why your food can taste so different sometimes when you're using packaged seasoning versus when you make it another time, it's simply because sometimes like in the case of these 2, they say the same thing, but they are obviously different. Hope this helps y'all.